Let's do a top five movies of 2022 so far. There's been a lot of good things, and I think I've seen about 30 so far, so let's go. First up, DC Super Pets, which had no business being as good as it actually was. This wasn't just your typical Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart flick. You actually got a healthy dose of the Justice League and Lex Luthor, and the villain was fantastic. Everything about this movie, it made me laugh more than it probably really should have, and I really enjoyed this movie a lot. So this is my number five. Number four is Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt, and the cast is absolutely insanely good. It is a classic take. If you like Guy Ritchie, you would really enjoy this. It's kind of a whodunit, a lot of stories interweaving into one big one. And honestly, this movie, again, something that I found hilarious and had so much fun with. It is a classic in my book. Number three is actually going to be Prey. I know that the Predator franchise was kind of dying, and this gave it the boost that it needed to rejuvenate. And honestly, Amber Midthunder was phenomenal in this. Straight from the get go, the way that this film is shot, and the sound and the soundtrack itself, everything is so great. The way that this Predator moves and just the parallels between the two, it was very hard not to put this higher, but this was number three. Number two, The Batman. I love Batman, and I know yet another Batman movie, but this movie wasn't just your Batman type film. It showcased him being a detective. He was in the bat suit 95% of the time. Yeah, there are a couple things in the third act, but overall for this movie, for me, there was a lot to love about it. I thought it was fantastic, and so this movie's my number two of the year. Then, of course, number one movie of the year, the film that will not die, it has legs forever, Top Gun Maverick. As a big fan of the original film, it was so long overdue, and getting to go see this movie in theaters, it gave me goosebumps. It was just good old classic fun. It was absolutely worth the wait. Tom Cruise is great in this. Miles Teller is just equally as well done in this film. The actors, everybody, there's so much to love. And it was just like a classic 80s film all over again. The plot was pretty simple in terms of everything. The flying mechanics, everything about this was super, super, really great. And so for me, hands down, number one movie of the year. So let's see how many movies might top this one for the rest of the year. I know we have some good ones coming up. Let me know what your top five movies of the year are.